everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I'm your host, DBoss. And of course, I got to give you the RLM tips. That's the Real Life Matter tips. And it's laughter is good for your health. Now, a lot of people don't like to laugh, and a lot of people don't, but they don't realize that how many things, good things, laughing can do for your body. It stimulates many organs. Laughter enhances your intake of oxygen air. It stimulates your heart, your lungs, your muscles. If you want to tone up your muscles and lose a little bit of weight, or you want to just keep your muscle toned if you're already in fabulous shape. And if you also want to keep you looking youthful. So if you don't have anybody to laugh with, then you could, someone could tickle you. So, or you could just watch a sitcom or something, or they even got laughing classes. So that can help you to do what you got to do. So anyways, I'm just letting everybody know that laughing something good, these tips, that I'm going to be giving people, and it's something that's real. So a lot of people don't like to talk about that, but that's what we do here at Real Life Matters. But today we got an icon on, and he is the high priest of Canadian reggae. He's been up for Juno Awards. He's been doing a lot in the history, and we're so proud. And I'm so excited to have him on because I waited a long time, people, for this one, for him to come on. So he's finally here, and he's going to tell us about all his new music, his journey in the reggae industry, and his little bit of struggles and different things and things that he's passed through. So with no further ado, I introduce to you EXCO Levi.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you very much for having me. DBoss, what's going on?
That's fine. I'm the boss of me. I'm the boss of myself. So.
Yeah.
And I don't call myself DBosses because my first name is Darlita. My last name is Bostic, so that's how we get DBoss.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah,
that's nice.
So I just don't think. So I see you're laughing, you're smiling, so you're releasing a lot of you're making your body move.
Have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And as an entertainer, it's very important. A lot of people don't realize, and a lot of people were inboxing me and telling me, oh my gosh, I didn't know laughing does all that stuff. And I said, yeah, and there you're sitting at home being sad and moping. No, you want to look youthful and nice and sexy or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyways, EXCO Levi, can you tell everybody Real Life Matters likes to know where you come from and your cultural background?
Well, I'm from Jamaica, Jamaican born. I was born in Manchester. A place called Armans. Armans is just probably around half a mile from Porus, leading to Mandeville, over in the mountains. So that's really where I'm from. You know what I mean? So I'm a Jamaican born for sure.
Well, everybody else says Jamaica, but then I get the people say, well, what part of Jamaica? You're like, if they know, like if I know what part, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. So that's why we have to be a little bit specific. So when we tell people where you're from, because I know Jamaica is very big. It's not as big as where my family's from, Barbados.
Yeah, and most people answer that question always say they're from Kingston, Jamaica. You know what I mean? So nothing no wrong with coming from Kingston, but I like to represent where I'm from too, you know what I mean? Because, so I'm from Manchester, Jamaica.
It's true. A lot of people don't want to say where they're exactly from. They just want to attach themselves to somewhere. But it's good to know because you never know. You might have some family watching this on TV and they, that's the same person. Oh, yes, he's in there. That's him. That's my relative. Because you never know. Because our families and people's family, you never know who's your relative until people start to research.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have a journey. Mm-hmm. And you're a legend in your own making, and you keep making things happen. And and that's what makes you, it's hard to beat you. And a lot of people always set you as a standard. You hear, yes, people, yes, I don't care. Yes, I've interviewed a lot of people, but he's coming from our Canadian historical background. So what keeps you going on doing what you're doing?
Well, music for me, it's like a second nature, you know what I mean? Like it's just there's a big. I always said this. There's a big difference in loving something and having a passion for it. You know what I mean? Because when you love something, you know what I mean, you probably don't do it every day. You don't think about it. But when you have a passion for something now, just embedded in you. You know what I mean? Like every day you're just thinking, what can I do to make an impact with music? You know what I mean? What creative mood can I go in regarding music? So every day, regardless if you might be doing other stuff, you're always thinking about music. And I can be ungrateful to music, you know what I mean, because it brought me across the world. You know what I mean? Without music, I don't even sure if I would know some place in the world. You know what I mean? Understand different cultures, understand different people and different ethnic backgrounds. You know what I mean? So I really have to give thanks to music. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. So how do you feel every time your name is being drawn up in the Juno list? We're getting to know, we're getting up close here, up close and personal with Mr. EXCO LEVI, people. So,
well, listen, when regarding the Juno Awards, I didn't have any knowledge about the Juno Awards until I migrated to Canada, 2005. You know what I mean? I used to know about the Grammys, and I didn't really even know about the Mobos in England. You know what I mean? But so when I just came to Canada, I used to watch it on TV. I used to saw the Shania Twain, the Celine Dion. You know what I mean? The all of those artists on TV. So
Justin Bieber
I used to think
and Drake.
I used to think I used to think it's a white award. You know what I mean? I didn't know that there would be.
Okay.
You know what I mean? A place, guys. I'm from Jamaica, and not I won't even just say white. I used to think it's probably just more pop award. You know what I mean? Or jazz. You know, I didn't know that there would be a place for reggae. And I've nominated 10. This is my 10th nomination, and I've won 5. You know what I mean? So it's just only after attending the Juno Awards that I really realized how big this thing is. You know what I mean? It's almost 50 years. That's before me born. You know what I mean? And the Grammy is probably 52 years. So it's really monumental. And I saw the reaction of people when I attended the Juno Awards more than one time. I saw the reaction of these superstars when they actually won a Juno Award. I saw their reaction. I'm like, so this is a big deal. You know what I mean? So for me, still, I don't like to toot my own horn. Even my manager.
But you're allowed because you've been up 10 hello?
Yeah.
10 nominations.
And I just, you know, because in my entire life is deja vu when it comes to music. Like I see good things happening from my tender years growing up, you know what I mean? So I'm always the person who's not surprised when my name is called in certain areas in music, you know what I mean?
Wow. So what are you thinking when you're going up there and you're collecting that award? You know, you're just like, is it a surreal moment? Like, oh my gosh, it's actually me going up here.
No, it's not. I'm happy, but I'm not excited because, as I said, I saw these things from my youth growing up, and I mean in the country, walking to the shop, walking to the grocery shop for mama. I used to visualize me doing all these things. So it's like I see it in my subconscious mind before it happened. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, you know?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Yes, I do. So, who have you worked with in the industry? You know.
Well, I've worked with. I started out my first song that did well for me in Canada. I produced that song. You know, my.
I'll hit me back momentarily.
Oh, you hear me?
There you are.
Yes. So I started out my first song that did well for me in Canada. I produced it by myself along with a friend of mine. And then I leave back to Jamaica and I work with Penthouse Records. And they put out a song for me in 2012. And from there, I work with the Chronics, the Kabaka Pyramid. He just won a Grammy Award. We have a song together. I work with so much artists, Marcia Griffiths, Dwayne Stevenson. Like too much artists in the business that I've worked with. Busy Signal too. I've toured with Busy. I've sung with Busy. I have sung with Romain Virgo. You know what I mean? So a lot of artists. You know what I mean?
So who would you like to work with that you haven't did work or do a collaboration? You can name 3.
Well, I like John Myers because to me it's all about content. You know what I mean? Once the content is clean and uplifting, You know what I mean? John Myers, you know, who again? The Marleys, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, and I really like Rihanna too, you know, if it's positive. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, most of her stuff is okay. Well, some, but most of her stuff is pretty good. So, well, that's our home girl.
Yeah.
So would you venture out into other musics like soca, Afro beats, things like reggaeton, or are you just going to be in this? You're sticking here because this is what's working.
No, I've done a lot of different music. You know, I've done dancehall, I've done Afro style, I've done. As I said, for me, it's just the content. Once the content is uplifting and positive, it always intrigued me. You know what I mean? So regardless of the genre, because soca music is a nice music. I like the more slower soca, and there are some soca songs that tell good. There are some soca songs that have good message and good vibe. And even if it's not, 100%. Even if it's sexual, I like when it metaphorically done. Like
Kiss the band, you know, Kiss the band.
Kiss the band, yeah.
They're good.
Like the energy, I like the vibe. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Nadia, Patrice, Farmer Nappy.
My style. Yeah.
Yeah, those are more positive because they're reaching out now to you guys to say, hey, come on, you know, Marshall, you know, these guys, you know, Biggie Irie, these guys, you know, was it King Bubba?
There's a guy that I like. I believe he's called The Voice. Like I say, fire go burn them, fire go burn them. I believe that guy is from Trinidad. He's called The Voice. A very good song. You know, it's soca, but it's different. And guess what? Whenever a person does soca music and put positive content, it intriguing and it sounds soothing to the ears. Reason being, people expect soca to always be the raunchy, wind up back and so whenever a positive, once a positive message add to it, it make a big difference. It's like, whoa, you know what I mean?
Because they have that melody and then you could hear some of the reggae vibes and stuff going in there in the music too. So that's why a lot of you guys, and then plus they got to be cutting records all the time because now it's their season now. It's Calypso, it's a carnival and all that. So all the time they're cutting. So they'll come and reach out. Hey, EXCO Levi, look, man, let's cut this thing. Let's cut this thing down. You'll be like, oh, what? You want me to cut it? Yeah. And then next thing they'll hear you and they did the video, they got everything going because they have to be always producing all the time to keep trending, right? So that's why I asked you the question, because a lot of people on Real Life Matters, they get here, a lot of people, they watch and they go, and next thing they'll hear, they go pick up somebody. Oh, they want to work with me. Oh, I didn't know. I watched it on, you know, here. And I've seen a lot of people get scouted off of the shows here and stuff like that. So that's why, you know, that's why I ask the questions. And some people, oh, well, I don't know. So are you into any acting too? Have you acted, or you're not? Have no one approached you for that?
No, when I used to go to school, I used to act at the junior age. I have 3 songs that in movie, but I've never acted in a movie. You know what I mean? So, which is good. Yeah.
Well, you never know. You never know. So, are you open if someone comes to you and asks you, "Hey, you want to play a part in the movie?"
Yeah, once it's along my line too. You know what I mean?
Your line and the point.
You can be in the movie with different characters, you know. So once the character is uplifting and, you know what I mean, and educating and edifying, no problem.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Like you don't want to play out like a character that's not you.
That's not me. Yeah. Could never be.
All right. So tell us about the song there. This song you wrote.
Well, I have 2 songs that I'm promoting right now. One is called Love. Hear me?
Yes.
I have 2 songs that I'm promoting right now. One is called Love, and it's the Juno Award, Juno nominated song in Canada for this year for me. You know what I mean? It's more of a positive vibe, you know what I mean? And I have a next song called Red Carpet that is doing very well. I'm receiving a lot of response about that song all across the world. It's called Red Carpet. It's produced by Penthouse Records. It's more of a 90s dancehall style songs, you know what I mean? Woo! So I have one reggae song and one dancehall song that I'm promoting at the moment, you know what I mean? So anyone on the live right now, make sure you guys check it out. One is Ja Love, EXCO Levi, and one is Red Carpet, more bouncy vibe, more dancehall vibe. So one reggae, one dancehall.
So one reggae, one dancehall. Okay, so yeah. So for you, when you how long did it take to make this one, Ja Love? How long did it make you? A year, 2 years, more?
No, you know, sometimes the rhythm, because when I received that track from the producer, I wrote a different song for the rhythm, and then after I wrote a different song, then I heard this song, you know what I mean, and the wings of the wind, you know what I mean, because I'm 41 years old now. I've been writing songs a long time. I don't force myself to write songs. I don't say, "Oh, I have to write a song today. I have to write a song today," because most of my successful songs came to me on the wings of the wind. Like it just come naturally, you know what I mean? And Ja Love was one of that song, because sometimes when you listen to a track, it tells you something, you know what I mean? Like the track tell you the ambience and the vibe of the track can tell you what it requires, you know what I mean? And then you have some track that you listen to and you have to tell the track something, because it won't tell you nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, we'll hear a little bit of this song, and then we'll hear a little bit of the Red Carpet, and people can do your due diligence, and you can go and look. Do you have any videos for this song yet, or no?
Yeah, there's a video out for Ja Love on YouTube. And the Red Carpet, we haven't done a video as yet, but soon.
Okay, so here's Ja Love, people.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna play that tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play that tomorrow and every night.
Yeah.
It's a really nice. It's a really smooth, nice beat. This is, you got to give kudos to you for this. This is is something. I like when something's good. It's good. I work with a lot of people. You don't tell them I worked with Eddie things, so I know about the music and how the music's supposed to sound and all that other stuff. So he taught me a lot. So right. So now, people, there's no video yet, but I know EXCO Levi is going to come out with it. but you can go to his channel. You know, you got streaming channel, and you're gonna hear the music yourself. So I'm only giving you a taste of things, okay? So this is a little taste, so they can go to the streaming, and you can go and download. And this is what I'm talking about, doing the support of the people that come on the show. But today is EXCO Levi's day. So here we go. Red carpet. What? I gotta put that one in my exercise routine one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's got red carpet, you know?
Yes. Well, that's what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be walking down that red carpet and picking up your
Yeah.
So what more can we expect for EXCO Levi?
Well, right now I'm working on my third studio album. I just returned from Jamaica. I was in Jamaica for 2 months working on it, you know. I mean, almost completed, like Penthouse Records, you know. And so that's it. I'm thinking about releasing it probably the end of summer, you know.
Okay.
So I'm presently working on it right now.
Well, when you release it, you please come back. Hello, remember your people here.
All right, no problem.
we got 12 million daily viewers, so you know.
Yeah.
You're getting enough support, and a lot of the people that we're in 28 countries. So you know, a lot of I think we're in 4 channels on Jamaica.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So it's we want to see it come back. So you have any shout outs to give to your people?
Well, I just want to big up I mean, everyone out there. You know what I mean? Just stay positive. You know what I mean? And just remember this: life is not hard. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as hard life. The only thing is, life can be hard if you fail to align yourself or prepare yourself. You know what I mean? So, another word is just align yourself properly, and you realize that you might not be rich, but you will survive in this earth. You know what I mean? Because God has given us the power to do things for ourselves. So when you get up every day, I beg Father God to help you get a car and help you get a house. Father God, I laugh at you because He might already give you a brain and give you 2 hands and 2 feet and give you health and strength. You know what I mean? So wicked for you ask Father God to give you a house.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So
here he is. He's gonna come back in. People.
Everything that you know, you do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, and that was a good word to give the people, and to tell the people, you know, and stuff like that. So if people want to reach out to you, where can they find you on your social medias?
Well, I'm on all platforms at EXCO LEVI. That's put at EXCO LEVI. You know what I mean? And it's right on the screen right there, EXCO LEVI. So that's put at EXCO LEVI and all digital platforms. You'll find me right there. Leave a comment on the video, share. You know what I mean? Leave a like. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It takes a second, you know. And people, please don't be bad-minded and stuff like that. You know, have a positive. You know, just go and like the thing. Like it and share it. You know, it just takes a second to do it, and everybody's really good at that now. So, and if you can't do it, get your kids or somebody that does it to do it for you, and download the music. This is EXCO Levi, people. We got him here today, and this is something that we're doing, and we're doing here. You know, he's the high priest of Canadian reggae. So, you know. And I know people might come and tell me something, but I don't care. I really like what I seen today. And you know what? And I welcome you to come back, you know, when you release your other stuff, because, you know, people are going to ask me, well, where is he? And they do. So I do want to thank you, EXCO Levi, for coming on today to Real Life Matters tonight, for telling us about yourself. And that people got up close and personal now with EXCO. I don't know if he gave that interview to anybody else, but hello, I'm claiming it.
All right.
Because I did very brief. But anyway, just stick around. Just stick around, EXCO. Don't hang up yet. And I do want to thank the viewers for tuning in to Real Life Matter today. And always remember, laughter is healthy. So keep smiling. Bring down your blood pressure. It doesn't make all that sense to be taking in all that negativity. Just laugh it off. So everybody, so good night, and everybody, so and bye for now. Peace.